Police officers are constantly on the streets, working to catch some of the most dangerous criminals threatening our society. Today, we'll uncover moments when these predators were caught and brought to justice. Make sure to watch until the end.
It's the last one on my list. I'm going back down south.
Check out this person that checked in today.
Ooh, where's this guy? I think this is him. Front office. Sheriff's office. Back up. Have a seat on the couch. Just wait there for me, sweetheart. Are you okay? Do you need any attention? Are you hurt at all? You're not hurt at all? Your stomach hurts? Okay, we're gonna be right with you, okay? 335. Yeah, you fucked up. How old are you? If I ask you that question again, I'm gonna lose my fucking mind. How old are you? 22. Oh, you fucked up.
The kidnapper was identified as 22-year-old Tyler Thompson, and he had done the unthinkable. And surely, a long prison sentence awaited him now.
How old is he?
Too old.
I'm on the way.
You can't do anything. Matter of fact, let me have a talk with you. We're here investigating something. If you give us any trouble, this is gonna be the worst fucking day of your life. Do you understand? You will sit your ass here and don't move until you're instructed to. Do you understand?
Yes.
You give me any trouble, I'm gonna act accordingly. Because I ain't happy right now.
I understand, sir.
Yeah, you're fine, sweetheart. You're perfectly fine.
It is just sickening to imagine what the poor girl could have gone through. The deputy tried his best to ensure her that things were going to be okay.
I'm very happy to find you, actually. Yeah, so if you're nervous about us being here or think you're in trouble, do not think that. You are perfectly fine. We're like best friends right now, okay? All right? Don't be nervous. Don't be nervous. You are literally my best friend right now, okay? You are not in trouble. We're here. I've been looking for you for a couple of hours. I'm very happy I found you okay. You are perfectly fine.
Deputy James deserves immense credit for reaching the motel in time, and shortly after, more officers started arriving.
He kind of cracks the door open. She comes running at me and gives me a hug. She is in a shirt and underwear. He is in no shirt and shorts. She's very scared. Yes, I just reassured her she's in no trouble, and of course he's freaking out. I told him he fucked up. I said, you fucked up.
You're gonna just sit right there. You fucking freeze.
After detaining Tyler, the officers started to question the poor girl, and her answers will bring tears to your eyes.
First we met on this site, but then we started talking on Snapchat. He said everything was okay, like it's good, because I'm like it doesn't matter.
You all have sex. It's okay. You don't get to take it care of, alright?
So,
Can you tell me what happened today?
felt like something wasn't right, and every time we got in here,
What kind of things? I know it's hard to talk. We're gonna get you some good nurses here to see in a little while. They're gonna want to do an examination. It's not painful or anything.
The deputy proceeded to call the victim's grandmother and received applause from the fellow cops who admired his bravery.
Deputy James with the Sheriff's Office. You'll be pleased to know I found her, and
oh my God.
she is safe, not injured.
Thank you so very much.
You are more than welcome. It's my pleasure. I'm very happy to call you with that news.
Solid work, man.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Like I'm telling you right now, that track down is awesome.
Thank you. Wish I would have got here sooner, but
Yeah, I know. It is what it is, man. I mean, you got it, though. That's a good thing. I mean, you know.
I'd like to kill that son of a bitch. Oh my God. I got 2 daughters on me. Oh my God.
Tyler was taken to the police station, where he was interviewed and later charged with traveling to meet a minor, sexual battery of a minor, and 26 counts of sexual performance with a child. He was tried and eventually sentenced to 40 years in prison without the possibility of parole. Well, if you think that was creepy, you will be shocked to see this next kidnapping, which shocked an entire country.
Help me! Help me, please! My daughter just got kidnapped!
On May 19, 2019, a mother was casually walking down the street with her 8-year-old daughter when a kidnapper came in a car and snatched the poor girl away, leaving the mother devastated.
Help me! Help me, please! My daughter just got kidnapped! Help me! Oh my God!
The mother immediately contacted 911, who identified the kidnapper as 50-year-old Michael Webb. It took an exasperating 8 hours to track him down at a motel, and the cops wasted no time in arresting him.
Ford Police Department, open the door! Open the door! Open it now! Open it! Door. Hands! Let me see your hands! Step out here! Step out! Step out! Get on the ground. Chill. Get on the ground! Chill. Blood in bed, blood in bed. Blood in bed, man. Hey, here she is.
Got her. We got her.
We got her. Yes. Hey, buddy. I got her. In custody. We have her.
Even the cops could not believe their eyes after seeing the pain the poor 8-year-old must have gone through. They quickly arrested the demon and provided some aid to the poor girl.
We need an EMT. Get call MedStar. Yes. No. Don't worry about the clothes. Don't worry about the clothes.
We got a towel? We got a towel? Do we have it? Can we cover her up?
Yeah.
With something?
Here
you go, baby. Can we get her out?
Here.
Let's go. Come on, sweetheart.
You're okay? You're safe. We got you.
You're gonna be okay.
The kind officers quickly covered the girl's back and immediately took her away from the place of trauma.
Hey, back off, guys. Back off. Please, just back off. Hey, Hayes, let's go. Let's get her in here so she can sit down. Guys, listen, just stay there for me, okay? Hey, do me a favor. Can you...
This is the father.
Okay. Just hold on, okay?
What is this place called? What's this
It's the Woodbridge Suites.
Woodward Suites?
It's in Forest Hill.
The cops got a hold of Webb, and it was surely game over for him. It turned out that Webb had a history of violent sexual assaults and was a career criminal. It took the judge a total of 10 minutes to find Webb guilty of federal kidnapping charges and sexual assault. He was given the maximum sentence of life behind bars and will not be seeing a day out. Nothing would come close to what Webb did, but this next cop helped stop a critical kidnapping.
D's not your car? Step out of the car. Step out of the car, bro.
On October 10th, 2022, a terrified father pulled up to a deputy, claiming that someone had stolen his truck with his 2 kids still inside. The deputy immediately rushed to catch the kidnapper.
Roll the window down. What are you doing with the kids? What's going on? Roll the window down, bro. D's not your car? Step out of the car. Step out of the car, bro. Okay, step out of the car. Help me out here.
The kids were quick to react to how this kidnapper, later identified as Kevin Smith, was not their father. And now it was time for the officer to take him to jail.
Is that you? Alright, let me figure it out, okay? Put that bottle away. Put that bottle away. Okay, put the bottle away. Okay, and then I should step out of the car and help me out. Okay? What do you mean, not you?
Not me.
Okay. So let me figure out. I don't know what's going on. So
Step out till you figure it out.
you're gonna step out. I cannot let you. Give me the car keys. Give me the car keys.
I know where your dad is.
I know where your dad is. I saw him running this way. Give me the car keys. I'm not asking you twice. Give me the car keys. Alright. Step out.
I don't know.
I step out. I need to figure out. I cannot let you in the car.
If I step out, you're gonna punch me.
Kevin continued to resist, hoping this would cause some change in the outcome, but he had no clue that his fate was sealed.
I'm not gonna punch you, bro. No, I promise you.
You will.
I promise you.
You will. If I step out, you're gonna punch me.
Razor 103. Is this?
Yeah.
Alright, step out of the
No,
car.
it's not my dad.
Step out of the car, bro. Step out of the car. Step out of the car. Step out of the car. Stay here. I need to figure out what's going on. That's all.
Razor 103.
Razor 103. Come here.
Do you need your 94 1018 or Eastern 4?
I'm 10-4, not 10-18.
The deputy made sure to react quickly and safely and return the kids to their father. Kevin, on the other hand, was taken to the police station and charged with 2 felony kidnapping. He was locked in jail with no possibility of parole. Moving on, we have a crazy predator couple who goes on kidnapping kids in their van.
Nope, stay there. Stay in the car. Get back in the car.
Where are they at?
In November of 2023, a mother contacted 911 after her 9-year-old daughter was about to be kidnapped by a couple. The cops quickly went over to the location and talked to her.
One van, white big van, stopped right here, and one homeless lady with another man is coming outside the van and tried to take the baby of the lady, his mother. And he tried to put the kid inside the van, like a kid. Yes.
You what?
He uses his son.
He uses his son?
Yes, he has another son, and he uses his son.
You ever seen him before?
Yes, that's one of the vehicles right there. They used to live.
What do you mean? What vehicle? What vehicle?
This, I don't know what that is.
The purple one?
No, the silver car, where the purple car is.
Yeah, the Cadillac.
Yeah, that one.
What
That's
about
where they know. That's their vehicle. And they drive also a big white van. The guy is in a green shirt right now. They're obviously on drugs. This isn't the first time that I've had to sit here and tell them to leave my kids alone.
The mother was extremely worried, and it was apparent that this was a recurring occurrence. The officers continued talking with the mother as they also discovered that the kidnappers were on drugs.
Yes.
Grabs your kid.
Tries to grab my
Tries to grab your kid.
I guess they didn't see that my kid's father was outside in his truck, and he came out. And I don't know what happened from there. I guess he knows what happened from there.
Yes.
Where did this van take off from?
Yeah,
So
That way.
It went.
no. He say literally, say, listen to me. I want to go to the gas station. I'm gonna put gas in my truck. I'm gonna come back to kill everybody in this house. Hey, just calm down, man. Calm down. Said, I
It's
don't.
a beat up. It's a beat up van. It's a new van.
No, it's old van. It's old van.
The kidnapping was stopped by the 9-year-old's father, who quickly went over to the van and punched the woman who was trying to pull his daughter inside. Shortly after, the cops stopped a potential suspect driving the van.
Get out of the vehicle. Show me your hands. Stay forward. Stay forward. Keep your hands up. Passengers inside the vehicle. Exit.
Hands up.
Step back with me.
Stand up. Stop, passenger. Passenger, stay. Go on the other side again.
Yeah, just falling backwards, yep, that's him. Yeah, step backwards. Go ahead, just bring him back here for now. Just put him in my car. Put him in my car.
What happened?
Alright. Stop. Go grab him.
Charlie 3, 10-1.
6 for 10-4. I checked here though. Alright, we're clear. 16 there.
Now, they had the wrong people, but 7 minutes later, they pulled over another van that matched the description. Sadly, they had the wrong guy again.
Where are you coming from?
Work? Right over here. I was just coming from the office.
The reason we pulled you over is because there was a description of a van like yours. I was trying to pick up 2 little kids.
Oh, no, I just left the office and get my fish sandwich right here.
Do you care? Can you just open the door just so we can make sure there's no kids or anything? Sorry.
It's funny to say that, man. Like my kids, they call it the pedal van because it's they're gonna laugh when they hear it.
Oh yeah, you're good. All right, have a good one.
Finally, the cops got a hold of the crazy couple and quickly arrested them. This time, they surely had the right people in cuffs.
Get back in the car.
Where are they at?
I got hit on my lip.
All right. Driver, put your hands out the window. Just keep your hands out the window. It's all good.
Can you please listen?
Nope, I'm not gonna listen right now. Drop your phone. Drop your phone.
Put it down. Put it down, please.
I will put it down for you.
Just
Drop your phone.
I'm moving in front of my son.
That's your son?
Yeah, that's my son.
Good. All right, ready for him?
No, that's right.
All right, with one hand, open that door. Step out. Hold on, puppy. Turn towards the van. Turn towards the van.
It is bizarre to kidnap a child while your son sits in the back of the van. The cops went over to talk to their son and tried to calm him down despite the trouble that he could see.
What's up, buddy? You all right?
I got the kid as well.
Keep your hands.
What's up, buddy?
Hey, buddy.
How's your day at work?
Want to step out? Here. Here, step out. I got you. Come here. White male matches the description.
Right now, that's the
What's
Tell
up?
me where my son's gonna go, please.
Your son's not going anywhere right now. Give me your vape.
What? Hold on, please. I'm asking nicely.
Uh-huh.
My son's not going anywhere, but why am I on echo? Why am I being echo? I'm just asking.
So, we get a report
Okay.
of a suspicious van with someone matching your description, and I'm assuming that's your boyfriend or your husband.
My husband.
What happened? I'm not even gonna ask you that. So we get a report of someone trying to kidnap a child, okay? So, and you guys match the description to a T, all right? And that's all I can really tell you right now.
The evil parents suddenly started to feel for their kid who was just being used as their bait a while back. Drugs can destroy you, and these guys were proving just that.
I'll see you here. No, listen. Can't use the phone right now.
Why?
Because you're being detained.
How am I being detained for what?
You're being detained because you fit the description.
That doesn't matter. That's against the law, bro. That's against the law. Y'all didn't even read me my rights. Y'all didn't tell me nothing.
What's your first name?
For what?
You match the description
Of
a
what?
crime, of a crime.
Of a crime? Somebody that hit my baby mama in front of my son?
Relax.
Baby, relax.
Hey, I'm answering. You need to answer my questions, all right?
C as in tomato.
Yeah.
A.
This looks nice.
You like it?
This is how it looks when you're in jail and in the backseat of the cop car.
My question is, okay, there was a report that I was kidnapping my child. But was there a report on 19 and McKinley that I got my lip busted by a guy?
That was included, yes.
She still had the audacity to complain about getting punched in the face after she tried to kidnap someone's daughter. The officers, however, continued ignoring her and doing their job.
They didn't even read me my rights. Now you want to turn on your camera or check me now?
My camera's
The
on.
camera's been on this whole time.
My camera's been on.
Y'all violated my rights, bro.
My camera's literally inside.
Y'all violated my rights, bro. You got kids? You got kids? Do you have kids? Okay.
Let's go.
Gotta. You lower the window at least a little bit.
The window down? Then?
Charlie, can you do that?
When I have a supervisor here, like now, yo!
Next, we dive into the disturbing case of a predator whose crime was so severe that it earned him a life sentence.
He lost it, and actually that night he punched me like a whole bunch of times, like in my legs and like my stomach. He pinned me in the bedroom up against the dresser and the bed, and like he choked me and he kept smacking me. I had bruises everywhere.
This is Amanda Novair, and she is about to tell the shocking crime committed by her husband as they were on the run. Make sure to stick around until the end, as the gut-wrenching story will leave you shocked. It all began in October 2019, when James and Michelle Butler quit their jobs and rented out their home to hit the road and chase their dream of adventure. However, on October 16th, their family members contacted the police and reported them missing after losing contact. Both James and Michelle had children from previous relationships, and they were extremely worried about them. As the cops went over to Padre Island, Texas, which was the last place they had informed their loved ones about, they found a shallow grave near the island, where they discovered the bodies of Michelle and James Butler. Their truck and trailer were missing, but surveillance footage showed Adam Williams driving the truck across the Mexican border with his wife, Amanda Novair. The couple was headed further south. They were ultimately caught 10 days later, when Adam tried to sell the truck to a person who had already seen his picture on Mexican media outlets and knew that he was a wanted fugitive on the run. He immediately contacted the cops, and within a couple of hours, both Adam and Amanda were arrested and flown to Houston, where they were now about to be investigated.
There's supposed to be a finger in between it. There's no finger anywhere in there. Skin's so messed up. I'm sleeping in handcuffs for 2 days. It's so tight. Can you stick your finger in between there, bro? It's at the bottom. You have to say it's at the time. Some people like to be on the street to get You won't loosen this up. I've been sleeping in handcuffs.
Now, unlike the Butlers, Amanda and Adam were not on a romantic trip across the country. They had problems with outstanding warrants and were hiding from the cops. Soon, Adam was called in for an interrogation, but it was quickly ascertained that he wouldn't be speaking much.
We're here. Obviously, you were arrested yesterday on the warrant, and that warrant's issued out of here. It's part of an ongoing capital murder investigation, or at least a homicide investigation where we have 2 bodies. So what I want to do today is I want to talk to you. I want to tell you to tell me, because we know a bunch of facts about the case, but I've never met you before. I've never seen you. I want to know how you got to be in our investigation here today. So can you fill me in? I don't know your story. So can you tell me how we got here today?
I got a question.
Absolutely.
Capital. That means death penalty, right?
Turns out Adam was too afraid of the death penalty, which should have been what he got after murdering 2 innocent souls just for stealing their vehicle.
Well, so capital punishment is the death penalty. The case, we call it capital murder because in our Texas Code of Criminal Procedure and in our penal code, the way you make it to capital is a whole list of stuff. Because 2 people were killed in the same criminal incident, we believe they're killed in the same criminal event, then that would make it capital. Also, because we think a robbery occurred at the time of the murder, that would make it capital. You're not being charged with that. You're charged with theft right now. But that's what the investigation is at this point.
I'm not going to say anything without a lawyer. I need to talk to a lawyer.
Okay. Do you have a lawyer that you already hired?
No.
Okay, so we'll have one appointed to you. The court system will appoint you one when we magistrate you this morning. Okay. I just want you to consider one thing. And we're not going to ask any questions, just so you'll know. But I know you've got a couple of warrants, and there's a couple of other things going on in your criminal history, and you've been to prison, so you're probably going back to prison. And I just want you to make some good decisions in your life when you talk to your attorney, because the next time we talk is going to be post-indictment, and your attorney's going to be here, and he's going to be representing us. And in that time, I want you to think about it. You're going to have to walk the yard in a prison somewhere.
Adam refused to say anything, and despite the cops giving him multiple warnings about the future, he remained quiet and only told the detectives something about his troubled past.
Wellbutrin.
Wellbutrin, and what is that for?
For severe depression.
For depression, okay.
PTSD.
For PTSD. Were you in the military? Where'd your PTSD from?
No, the first time it was my father committed in front of me.
Oh man, I'm sorry.
When I was 14.
Oh wow.
And then in 2014 in USP Victorville, California, my cellie tried to kill me in my sleep.
Oh wow.
Cut my face.
I saw it.
Slit my throat.
Damn. Wow.
Stabbed me in the stomach and stuff.
You've had a rough life, brother.
This interrogation ended in no time, but things were a lot different when the detective went over to interview his wife Amanda, who was quite scared and was about to expose her corrupt husband.
He did, expensive concrete floor work, and so he got a really good job, and it kind of made me feel better because I had that support, because I'd been a stay-at-home mom since my daughter was born, and I was used to that. And so that was comfortable. I still did the mom and the wife thing. And I think that that's what he was looking for, was somebody to take care of him, you know, to cook him dinner every night, and I would get up and make him breakfast and make him lunches and do all those little things that I think that he never had.
Okay.
And so I think that meant so much to him, but that was important to me to do those things because he went to work.
Detective Edward Grove started from the moment Amanda met Adam. She explained how he would take care of her daughter and allow her to be a stay-at-home mother just as she wanted.
Like, I knew I needed to get a job and I needed to be able to support. And then I met Adam, and it just kind of, it worked out. Like, I didn't have to change my life so much, if that makes sense. Like, I got to still be that stay-at-home mom and take care of and do what I'm good at, and that's being a homemaker. Like, I'm great at it. Like, and I love doing it. I've loved being a stay-at-home mom. I love my daughter more than anything. And so, and I got that with Adam. I got to still be stay-at-home mom, and so it definitely, like, another, like, probably one of the biggest reasons why I just kind of really grasped the relationship.
Well, this relationship wasn't so sweet, as Amanda starts to narrate the brutal violence she used to endure from Adam.
Actually, I remember the actual first time that he smacked me, and that was before I sold my trailer, actually. And we were at my trailer at my house, and we had been drinking and was in bed, and I was messaging somebody on my phone, and he took my phone from me and got upset about one of the messages, and like, he smacked me, and like, he threatened me and told me that he should freaking like make it so my face was unrecognizable, and it terrified me. And I honestly, like, I waited because he held me in the bedroom, and I waited until he kind of let his guard down, and I grabbed my daughter, and because I lived in a trailer park, and I ran to my neighbor's house.
The abuse and torture escalated over time, growing worse with each incident.
He got upset over something that was on my phone once again, and he smashed my phone, and I went to go leave, and I had made it out the front door, and he grabbed and he shut the door and he locked it. And I was standing outside and I was screaming. I could hear her in there screaming. And, like, because he knew I wouldn't leave my daughter. He knew that, like, nobody's gonna leave their child. No way. Of course, I waited at the door and I banged on it, and he finally, well, it was only like a minute, and he let me back in, and he tried to, like, calm the situation down. And I stayed, I didn't leave, because actually he wouldn't let me leave.
It was shocking that Amanda stayed with such a violent, troubled man who had spent half his life in prison and still had outstanding warrants. Even more disturbing, she was raising her 3-year-old daughter in his presence.
There was another time that there were a lot of times now that I'm actually thinking about it, that I was gonna leave. And this was before I had sold my trailer, but I was basically living with him. And I'm not even sure what set him off. This, like, time he'd been drinking, but something I had said or done, or something on my phone, he's an extremely jealous person, extremely, set him off. And he, in the kitchen, he picked me up by my throat and he held me up against the wall, and I was like kicking against him so hard because he was choking me, and when I kicked, my leg smashed into the stove, and I had a bruise, like half of my thigh, because of it.
Tired of this repeated violence, Amanda finally decided to hit back, and what happened next will leave you devastated.
There was one time I hit him back, and he lost it on me. And instead of smacking me is what he called it, because he never punched me, according to him, but he lost it, and actually that night he punched me like a whole bunch of times, like in my legs and like my stomach, not in my chest or my face or anything like that. And the most recent assault, when the officers came and tased him and he fought back, yes, because the day we got married, we didn't do a wedding or anything. We had a few friends over to the house.
Despite this, Amanda decided to marry Adam in a closed ceremony in their own home. However, just a couple of weeks into the marriage, things started to go wrong as police started to show up at the residence demanding they had a warrant for Adam's arrest.
When Adam went to go turn the marriage certificate in and take the gentleman back that was the wedding officiant or whatever, the police showed up and said they had a warrant for his arrest. We got married on August 29th. And that's when the officers came in regards to like that assault. They had tacked on a new assault, and that's what they were there to pick him up on. And that was a first-degree assault, and it not 100% sure like what the backing was for it, you know. But they obviously had plenty of backing on that, because he got an assault on a police officer, an assault by a prisoner.
Instead of giving in to the police and heading back to prison, Adam decided to take his wife and her daughter and get on the run across the country. They acquired a 1999 Chevy pickup and a trailer and eventually headed to Texas, where they then encountered the Butlers.
You decided to come to Texas. Where do you come in Texas?
I was Googling where free camping was, because we had the camp trailer and that's what we'd been living in. And Padre Island was a place where you could stay for 2 weeks. I'm originally from California, and it'd been so long since I'd seen the ocean. Like, I had missed it, and I just wanted to see the ocean again. And so that's...
Did y'all come all the way from Spokane, Washington to the island?
Yes.
Now, after their 2-week free camping term had ended, an official told Amanda and Adam that they should now leave. However, they encountered a huge problem, as the truck they bought died on them. Adam couldn't get it to start, and that is when the Butlers arrived on the beach with their new truck and trailer, giving Adam a sinister idea.
Okay, now when he said he was going to buy a gun, what did he tell you? What was the gun for?
Because if he got stopped by the cops, he didn't want to be arrested. He said that he'd never go back to prison, and so his plan was to shoot it out. And I was terrified, because all I could think of was, what about and I? Like, what are you gonna do? An officer comes up and you're gonna pull a gun and then fire, and then they're gonna return fire, and they're gonna be...
Detective Edward asked Amanda how did they end up getting a gun, since both of them had out-of-state licenses. Amanda said they had gotten one at a gun show, where a seller ended up selling the weapon and ammunition to them, which would later be used to kill the poor couple.
We get to the laundromat, and Adam says that he found a new truck and trailer, because our truck was literally dying. Like, the motor was blowing up on it. It was. And so I was like, okay, what do you mean? And he was very vague, and he's just like, well, I know where a new truck and trailer is, and like, you don't need to worry about it. So we're there, and like, I didn't press the matter or say anything else about him saying about a new truck and trailer. And then he says, well, I'm gonna unhook our trailer and we're gonna go for it and you're gonna drop me off. I asked, I says, why? And he's like, well, I need to go pick up the new truck and trailer. And I'm thinking,
This was the night that Adam stole the truck and trailer and murdered the Butlers. However, Amanda just casually ignored the details, claiming that she had no idea about this. Well, the detective wasn't going to let it slide so casually.
Just a minute, because when you said you stopped, you said you stopped and you stayed there for a minute.
so I dropped him off.
Hang on just a minute,
Yes.
because when you said that, I could see you playing it back in your mind and something bothered you about when you stopped there for a minute. Tell me what that is.
I had a bad feeling.
Okay. Where did he go when he got out of the truck? Down the beach, to the water, to the dunes?
He walked up and then he walked down, and I remember because I drove down, there was like the truck and trailer that we ended up with. Didn't think so much about it, and that's why I didn't think that anybody had gotten hurt. Does that make sense? Like, because I mean, it wasn't super late. It was like 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock or something. I don't know, but that's my assumption, is that it was around that time.
So you drive on by, and where do you go?
So I drive down and I turn around and I'm sitting there and I'm waiting, I'm thinking, and sure enough, like, because the truck, it wasn't hooked up to the trailer, like the one that we ended up with, they weren't hooked up. And I was kind of watching him, and sure enough, like, he hooks the truck up and he pulls out, and I'm thinking, like, holy shit, like, he's stealing somebody's freaking truck and trailer, like. And so I sat there and then I followed him.
Hang on just for a minute.
Yes.
When you took him to go down there, did he have the gun with him?
When I took him
to go get the truck and trailer?
I don't know.
It was obvious that Amanda was trying to save her husband once again. Well, this drama wasn't going to carry on for long, as the detective ensured that she opened up about the incident more.
He's being nice, actually, and he's like, come on, like, this trailer's nice, we won't have to live in that little thing anymore, like. And it was so nice. And like,
So hang on just a minute.
yes,
When was the first time you got in the new trailer? At the laundromat?
yes,
Did you notice anything about it?
about the trailer?
Okay, did you notice blood or
No,
nothing?
nothing like that. The only thing that I thought, like, the bedroom, like, all of the bedding was completely gone. And, like, there was a cat in there. And so it's...
The Butlers had been traveling with their 3 cats, but tragically all were lost. After Adam and Amanda callously discarded the Butlers' belongings, dumping some at a laundromat and the rest in nearby dumpsters.
I think your story is very accurate, but I think you're leaving out something, a few little parts in there.
Okay.
And here's what I don't want you to do. I don't want you to leave out parts because, one, you think we're going to think poorly of you, or because you don't want to get in trouble. Because the only way this works is if you tell me 100% of the truth, and you know the part we're missing. Okay?
Mhm.
So what I want to do is I want you to think very carefully, because that isn't exactly what happened when you dropped him off at the beach. It's a little bit different. Here's the deal. We have to have 100% honesty.
I know. No, I know.
And I'm not going to think less of you. We understand it was a very bad situation. We understand it was very bad.
Amanda's nervous demeanor and avoidance of eye contact made it clear that she was lying and hiding something significant. Seeing this, the detective pressed harder, determined to get the truth.
So, when I dropped him off to pick up the truck and trailer that he said he had found, and everything was dark, I did drive down, and I came back, and I parked, and like, I know that he removed some things from the trailer. I don't know what. My assumption, it was because, honestly, my main concern was, like, but I thinking, like, the bedding, like, that type of stuff. Honestly, it looked like he was dragging something.
Okay. Now, if I'm dragging a towel, that's one thing. If I'm dragging...
Oh, it was, like, that's why I'm thinking, like, the bedding and everything, because it was bigger.
Was it heavy?
I think so.
Okay. Okay. In your mind, you know what he was dragging, right?
When I look back now, yeah.
What's he dragging?
I think he was dragging one of them.
Amanda tried to shift all the blame onto Adam, but it was hard to believe he acted alone. While she might not have pulled the trigger, she likely helped dispose of the bodies. The detective honed in on this, pressing her for answers.
I just in your mind, you're blocking out what he's dragging. He's dragging a body out of there. Okay? All right, Amanda, let's talk about what happens next. And it's going to be important to me. He drags whatever he's dragging out, and then where does he go?
Goes up in the dark.
Up, you mean?
Like, up in the dunes.
In the dunes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Were you close enough you think you would have heard him shoot him if he had shot them?
Yeah. Okay. Because, I mean, that it's loud.
He was gone 1 minute 42 seconds. I want to know, was he gone long enough that he just walked up there and walked back? Or
No.
was he gone for a while and then he came back?
It had to have been a while.
Did he make multiple trips?
Yeah.
To the dunes?
Yes.
What did you see him carrying? You saw something important in your mind right now.
I didn't. No, I didn't. It was similar to the first thing.
Okay.
Like, I didn't.
So he's dragging the second thing.
Mm-hmm.
Does he make a trip after that?
Well, he hooks the truck up.
Does he make a trip to the dunes? Does he go back and forth another time after he takes the two of them? The two whatever she took.
After the two, no.
As a witness to the crime, Amanda faced a long prison sentence. When questioned, however, she offered a surprisingly tame explanation for her actions.
So, you unload the stuff. What does he tell you? So, I understand you're scared of him, but there's some sort of conversation because he is now up the ante on what y'all are doing wrong. So tell me.
He doesn't really say much.
But you ask him about it.
And he says that he did what he had to do to get us a new truck.
Okay.
And that's it.
Okay.
And I don't know what to do. Like, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to say.
Just when you think things can't get any worse, this creepy predator shows up at the police station.
What about, like, BDSM, where women like to have fantasies? Most women do like having fantasies.
This creepy predator is just the start of some of the worst criminals caught by the cops, especially the stalker at the end, who got thoroughly taken down. In November 2022, this man walked into the police station to file a complaint, but you'll be shocked when you find out why he was there.
I went to Cracker Barrel, and I was going to play a song for a woman that I kind of like, and I got there, and she saw me, and she immediately pulled away, and I wasn't forcing her to listen or anything, you know. I just wanted to play the song for her, you know, give her her own choice if she wanted to be with me, you know.
Does she know you?
Yeah, I worked with her there for like 5-6 months.
Did y'all have a relationship?
No, we were talking a little bit, but it never really got serious.
Okay.
But anyways, I pulled up there, and I was in the other parking lot, and I saw her get in her car, and I was like, oh shoot, it's my moment. So I pulled up there next to her, and she pulled away from me, and so I chased her a little bit.
The cops' faces are saying it all, as they were stunned to hear the case, but the worst was yet to come.
Women are crazy. Like, I felt like she wanted me to chase her.
Do you not think chasing somebody's crazy?
Well, it's just like, I only went like a couple blocks down the street.
I'm just saying, don't you think chasing somebody's crazy when they obviously don't want to?
Well, I had my song playing, and I wanted to like her to hear it, maybe.
Well, apparently she didn't want to hear it, right? So what else happened? Let's get on with the story.
Her father called me up, and he made some threats to me and to my life.
Okay.
And so I just want to have his name on file.
What did he say to you?
I think he said he's gonna stab me, like, but he's like cussing at me.
He said that, or he did say that?
He says I'm gonna do something to you. I swear I do something to you.
For chasing his daughter?
Yeah, but it wasn't chasing. It was like going down a couple streets. Like, that's like fun to women. Like, women like that. A little bit of excitement.
No, they don't.
The creep incel had no problem chasing somebody down and was about to say the worst thing that one could hear.
What about, like,
If I was a father, I'd probably tell you the same thing.
what about, like, BDSM, where women like to have fantasies?
Well, apparently this girl doesn't.
Well, who knows? Most women do like having fantasies.
Okay. Do you think she does?
I don't know. But,
Apparently she don't.
well,
So what do you want us to do?
well, I just want you to get his name on file, just in case he does do anything to
Do
me.
you know his name?
I know his daughter's name.
Even the officers couldn't believe what they were hearing, and they decided to knock some sense into the stalker.
Leave her alone.
Okay.
Fathers will hurt you over their daughters.
Yeah, but that's the thing, is she needs to have her own free will, man. Do you not understand? I'm a man myself, bro, and I have needs myself.
She's choosing her free will by telling her daddy what happened to you, and I'm telling you, stay away from her because he will hurt you probably.
She's being controlled by him.
That's fine. That's fine. That's her choice, right? Free
Well,
choice, free will.
I think she should go do.
Okay, you need to leave.
It's legal.
You need to leave.
Well, something the cops want to deny me trying to get her to be straight. Something is wrong about that. I don't see why these traditional ass motherfuckers think they can speak whenever it's this woke, belligerent LGBT that has her right now. And her father is controlling the bullshit. I just don't see it. I'm older than her father.
There is some serious mental issues going on with this guy, and it is really concerning why he wasn't arrested on the spot. However, this video got some serious backlash, and he was forced to apologize for his incel behavior. While this guy was given a clean sheet, this next creep was taken to the cleaners by the cop.
It's on video. We got it.
Okay, so
You punched her in the forehead.
Sit there like a adult.
Okay,
You
talk
say you're
to me
military? Act like you're
Talk to me like I'm
military.
an adult.
In April 2023, officers responded to a motel after receiving reports of domestic violence. However, upon arrival, they found a puzzling situation.
We gotta talk about this.
Talk about what?
What just happened?
What happened? She wasn't
That
here.
knot on her head.
She was.
That knot on her head.
That wasn't me. I wasn't here. Okay, tell her that wasn't me.
I need to talk to you really quick. Come here.
Alright. What you talking about?
So what happened?
I was here. She wasn't here.
Okay. And what? They said there was a fight going on. What happened?
No, it wasn't no fight.
Because everyone here is saying that there was a fight.
The abuser was threatening the poor woman and wouldn't even allow her to communicate with the cop.
No, she don't have to go nowhere.
Well, she's gonna talk to me.
Well, she can talk right there.
Okay, she's gonna talk to me. You don't run the show. It's very simple. You don't understand. You don't run the show.
I don't have to run.
Okay, officer.
I'll talk to you. It's not an issue. It's okay, Will.
So what's going on?
Me and her had an altercation. I want to deal with my job. She wanted to deal with her kid's birthday. I want to deal with my job. She wanted to deal with her kid's birthday. So it's an altercation. That's that.
Why is there people saying that there was a fight going on?
It wasn't no fight. I grabbed her and I was talking to her.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's up with that knot on her head?
That had nothing to do with me.
Okay.
She came here with that.
It was evident that the man had been emotionally and physically threatening his girlfriend, and she was too scared to speak up.
It was never me swinging on her.
Alright.
I never swing on my lady. He says I swung on my lady. I said I did. He says he has it on camera. Tell him to show you me swinging on my.
Can you pull it up on camera then?
No. Can I see the same thing that you see? Otherwise, it won't be admissible in court. I'm asking to be thrown out.
What's your name, bud?
My name is William Lee Starks.
You got?
I'm military.
Okay. Do you have an ID on you?
Yes.
All right. Can I see it?
Yes, you can.
Williams, who claimed to be in the military, was clearly intoxicated and needed to be taken into custody.
You can ask her if she want to press charges. She won't.
Okay. Well, we're still trying to figure it out. Okay.
It was no issue. He liked my girlfriend. So he's thinking she's a but she's not.
Okay.
She's not that.
Okay.
She's with me. We here together.
Have you been drinking today?
Of course I have.
Okay. How much have you had to drink?
I had a couple shots. I went to long shots.
How long ago was that?
I've been drinking, but I've been having shots for the last 2 hours.
For the last 2 hours?
Had long shots. I had like 3 shots.
By yourself?
No, I was buying drinks for me and my guys.
As the officers tried to get something out of the poor woman, Williams intercepted once again, as if he had control over her.
I just walk in the door. Do I know what's going on yet?
Just a minute. We're not let you pass.
We're gonna
let you pass.
Do I know Starks?
Okay, talk to her.
As soon as I find out what's going on.
Okay, talk to her then.
Starks, come over here.
Come here, baby. Me and her has no issue. So who's the issue
There
between?
was an issue, okay?
They can say it was an issue, but it's not no issue between me and the lady that's there.
She has said nothing about this, okay? She just wants to go home.
Me and her together. I paid the money. It's in her name.
You guys can't have altercations here, okay? That's how you get kicked out of the hotel.
Okay, but so tell me, you in your relationship, you don't have disagreements?
Not in public.
You have disagreements.
But not in public.
I don't care, public or not, you have disagreements.
Yeah.
How we handle ours in public or not, it's not to be
Okay, but they're saying that you're fighting.
judged. Well, they lying.
After several tense minutes, the officers made the daring decision to arrest the suspect.
You know everything about me. She know I'm not gonna hurt her. Anybody trying to hurt her, I will. But I'm not being arrested before.
Domestic battery.
Domestic battery? With who? Girlfriend. She pressed charges?
Get her out of here.
Baby, come forward and don't say nothing. So y'all just want some bullshit.
You can't hit a lady on video.
I didn't hit her.
The woman, manipulated for so long, immediately went after Williams and did the unthinkable.
This is shit to talk about, though. Like you said, I'm gonna get out anyway. You was a bitch. You can't do nothing. When I get out, you still gonna be a bitch. You still gonna be a bitch.
Talking to me?
Yeah, you. No,
What did I do to you?
You did this shit. You trying to make me have a case, but I'm not gonna have no case. I'm gonna get out on preliminary hearing.
Well, things are not about to end here, and Williams was about to lose his mind in the back seat of the car.
Let me go. Go talk to them before you leave.
I can't, man.
Yes, you can. You a bitch ass nigga. You a dick sucking ass nigga. You a bitch ass.
Alright. 25. He's trying to kick the window out. Hey! Stop trying to kick the fucking window out. What?
Will! I didn't say nothing. I swear I didn't say nothing. Can I just tell him? Can I not just leave somebody say nothing? Can you hold me at the window and tell him that I didn't say nothing? Just let me tell him. Can I just tell him? Okay, just let me tell him. It's gonna be so bad. Can I just tell him? Please. Just tell him. And if I don't tell him right now,
He just kicked the window out.
Will, stop! Will, stop!
I love you anyway.
The enraged predator shattered the car window, and it was clear the officers were ready to teach him a lesson.
Car. I love you.
Getting him the out on his face.
They ain't gonna do shit. They can't hurt me.
Disregard.
Okay, you can't hurt me, bitch.
Straight down. Straight down.
Hey, let my lady go. Bitch ass nigga. I'ma kill you. Man, fuck that. Fuck that. She. Okay, I will.
Hit my fucking door again. We're gonna have goddamn issues. Sit there like a fucking adult.
Okay,
You
talk
say
to
you're
me
fucking military? Act like you're
Talk to
fucking
me like I'm a
military.
adult.
Act like a fucking
To me
adult.
like I'm a adult.
Act like an adult.
Hey, treat me like I'm a adult.
Act like an
Okay,
adult.
sir, I
You
will.
just busted out the fucking windows on one
Okay,
guy.
I
You're trying to
will.
bust them out on another.
Okay.
Sit there and shut the fuck up.
No, you ain't talking to me like that, goofy.
So would you please sit properly?
I talk to him properly.
Can you please sit
I will
properly?
talk to you properly.
You have to admire the officer's patience. They handle creeps like him while carefully avoiding excessive force.
Talk to me.
Talk to you about what?
Everything.
Can you give me some of those?
You're acting like an asshole. How about this? Pull it the fuck together, take your charges like a man, and stop acting like this.
I'm gonna take these charges, but leave my lady alone.
What choice do we got when she's trying to get to you?
Okay, you taking me.
It's on video. We got it.
Okay, so
You punched her in the forehead.
adjust that, my adjust it. I ain't
Which
going
one?
nowhere.
Which one?
The right. That bitch, you can't even pull my pants and make the cuff out of it.
Now, if you think Williams would calm down after being fully restrained, you have no idea what's about to unfold.
Man, you can't push me down. What up, babe?
Sit down.
Sit down.
They can't sit me down. They can't do shit.
Sit down now.
What, babe? What? They
Sit
can't
down
do shit.
now. All right.
These on what I let them do. You can't do nothing.
Get in there. Get in there.
Man, you can't do nothing. What the fuck you talking about?
Sit down.
Sit down. Sit down. No. No. No.
Sit down.
No. 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 No.
Sit down.
No. No.
Sit.
No. I'm gonna sit down and I ain't going back. Evans,
Get in the van.
I ain't broke no law.
Yes, you have. You broke multiple laws.
Well,
Get in the
no.
van.
Now listen to y'all. Y'all work for
Get in the
us.
van.
Ultimately, the officers once again had to use force to detain him and push him inside.
That's a conversation.
We're gonna stand you up, sit you in the van, then
You
we'll talk
can't
to
stand
you.
me up on shit.
We're
I
gonna
stand
talk
up
to you
if I
right
want
after.
to.
All right.
You had your chance. But he ain't gave me no answer yet.
No, I'm not giving you a fuck.
You ain't got to give me that. Y'all can't go to the back. Go to the back. They got to. Y'all got to do this shit. Y'all just sit down there. You doing some bitch. Any scratch on me, y'all gonna have to ask for it. Any scratch on me, y'all gonna have to ask for it.
What's right? Someone driving? Yeah, somebody right in the back. Make sure he doesn't die.
Williams was taken to county jail where he was charged with 2 counts of domestic battery, 2 counts of aggravated battery to a peace officer, criminal damage to state property, and 2 counts of resisting a peace officer. If found guilty of these charges, he could be in prison for a long time. Now, if you think this guy was dangerous, you will be shocked to see the actions of this next creep.
You can't do anything. She is in a shirt and underwear. How old are you? 22. Oh, you fucked up.
On February 19th, 2021, a friend of a 13-year-old girl contacted the police with a shocking revelation.
I think it started with a T. It's something like Tyler.
This guy was gonna pick her up and then what?
I think she said he was going to bring her to a motel.
Did they mention which motel or where they were going?
No.
She mentioned he's drinking age?
Yeah.
Does she even have a phone number?
The officer ended up finding the motel where the 13-year-old girl had been taken to by 22-year-old Tyler Thompson.
This is the last one on my list. I'm going back down south.
Check out this person that checked in today.
Ooh, where's this guy? I think this is him. Front office. Sheriff's office. Back up. Have a seat on the couch. Just wait there for me, please. Are you okay? Do you need any attention? Are you hurt at all? You're not hurt at all? Your stomach hurts? Okay, we're gonna be right with you, okay?
335.
Yeah, we fucked up. How old are you? If I ask you that question again, I'm gonna lose my fucking mind. How old are you? 22. Oh, you fucked up.
It was sickening to even imagine what had happened earlier, and it was time he got the treatment that he deserved.
How old is he?
Too old.
Alright, I'm on the way.
You can't do anything. Matter of fact, let me have a talk with you. We're here investigating something. If you give us any trouble, this is gonna be the worst day of your life. Do you understand? You will sit your ass here and don't move until you're instructed to. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
You give me any trouble, I'm gonna act accordingly.
Yes, sir.
Because I ain't happy right now.
I understand, sir.
Yeah, you're fine, sweetheart. You're perfectly fine.
After giving a tough and much-needed lecture to the suspect, the officer tried to calm down the poor girl who was devastated.
I'm very happy to find you, actually. Yeah, so if you're nervous about us being here or think you're in trouble, do not think that. You are perfectly fine. We're like best friends right now, okay? All right?
You okay?
Don't be nervous. Don't be nervous. You are literally my best friend right now, okay? You are not in trouble. We're here. I've been looking for you for a couple of hours. I'm very happy I found you okay. You are perfectly fine.
The officer recounts the incident to his supervisor. It is sure to bring tears to your eyes.
I knock on the door. He kind of cracks the door open. She comes running at me and gives me a hug. She is in a shirt and underwear. He is in no shirt and shorts. She's very scared. Yes, I just reassured her she's in no trouble, and of course he's freaking out. So I told him he fucked up.
Could I please have my shirt back?
You're gonna just sit right there and fucking freeze.
The cops had made the ultimate rescue of the poor girl, but it was now time to ask her some tough questions.
Well, first we met on this site, but then we started talking on Snapchat. He said everything was okay, like it's good, because I'm, like, the age doesn't matter.
You all have.
It's okay. We're gonna get you taken care of, alright?
I told him to stop.
Can you tell me what happened today?
Felt like something wasn't right, and by the time it got here,
What kind of things? I know it's hard to talk. We're gonna get you some good nurses here to see in a little while. They're gonna want to do an examination. It's not painful or anything.
Deputy James surely deserves massive appreciation for what he had done, and he went on to inform the victim's grandmother about this.
Deputy James with the Sheriff's Office. You'll be pleased to know I found her, and she is safe, not injured.
Thank you so very much.
You are more than welcome. It's my pleasure. I'm very happy to call you with that news.
First of all, this is solid ass work, man.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Look, I'm gonna tell you right now, that track down is awesome.
Thank you. Wish I could have got here sooner, but
yeah, I know. It is what it is, man. I mean, you got her though. That's a good thing. And you know,
I'd like to kill that son of a bitch. Oh my God.
Yeah,
I got 2 daughters. I mean, oh my God.
Detectives arrived shortly thereafter, and after a brief interview with the suspect, took him to the police station. Tyler was charged with traveling to meet a minor, battery of a minor, and 26 counts of possession of sexual performance by a child. He was tried and was ultimately sentenced to 40 years in prison with no possibility of parole. Well, that brings us to the end of this video. Today we witnessed some of the worst predators being tracked down and caught by the police. These dangerous individuals deserve no sympathy, and we hope that they remain in prison far from society. If you agree with me, please consider showing your support by liking this video, and also make sure to subscribe to stay informed about future cases like these. Also, if you enjoyed this video, watch how the police took down this dangerous creep.
Get back! Stand up, Tim.
Back off.
No.
Back off from the... Where's Diamond?
Yep.